Today we're joined by the Great Dane himself, world champion Mads Pedersen. Mads, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So let's start out with just a quick update. What has life been like lately?
On short term, I got married last Saturday, and
Congratulations.
thank you. And 40 hours later, I was on the flight to China.
Wow.
So it was time to attend in the UCI gala, and then I went with the team. After 16 hours in China, I went with the team here to US to join you guys today.
So you need to plan some extra time then after this. Some
Exactly.
honeymoon time.
After this, it's time to go on the honeymoon.
That's fantastic. So how are things different now that you wear that new jersey? As the world champion, what has changed for you?
Of course, it's some more attention to the jersey and to me as a person now, but I'm trying to keep it low key and don't get that much attention because, yeah, I would like to keep the life I had before World Championships also, and then just enjoy the jersey.
Now that you have the rainbow stripes, do you find more people recognize you?
Yeah, especially the first 2 weeks. It went a little bit crazy, but it's getting more and more normal now, and hopefully it will be back to basic within a few weeks.
So you mentioned you've already done some traveling since your wedding. Tell us about what you're doing here in Wisconsin. What is team camp?
Yeah, this is the first team camp where the whole team are meeting up together, like all the new guys on the team, and to see the headquarters here of Trek also, and to see all the people behind the scenes. It's really important for us, for the riders and for the staff. It's here also. It's nice to see where the bikes are coming from and how fast they can do the crazy paint jobs on our bikes and all this crazy things. It's really nice to see where it's coming from and the people behind.
So you are technically in your off season now, which our listeners may not understand is not a very long period of time. So tell us what it's like to be maybe off the bike and without some of the restrictions that you would have at other times of the year.
Yeah, it's wrong to say it's an enjoyable time because I'm riding my bike and I have this life because I enjoy it. But it's nice to have a few weeks every year where you can park the bike in the garage and then wake up when you want and enjoy some time with your family and friends. And maybe go to McDonald's a few more times than you do in the other months of the year. But mostly it's just try to do what you want and get cycling a little bit on a longer distance.
Again, for those who may not know the specifics, you do have some freedom, particularly with your diet, but it's really not for a very long period of time.
No, in the end, if you're getting too big now, it's just biting you in the ass in the end because you have to get rid of the weight again. So even that it's nice to eat a lot of McDonald's and fast food, in the end you have to lose the weight again, and that's not super nice. It's even harder work, so it's about finding a good balance on the bad food.
So we've had riders tell us that being a part of this team is different than other teams or organizations they've been a part of. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, but to be honest, I really don't know because this is the only pro team I have been at. Mm-hmm. I had a few hard years on pro continental level, but on a lower level the teams are already, or they always, the structure is not that good on the team, and more people are doing that for free in their free time to help us out. So it's way different. But the feeling here on Trek is like it's a big family. It's not only colleagues, and you have to do your work. You really want to do the work for other people, and that's a nice feeling.
So being here with your teammates, are there some things you're really looking forward to? You're just off the plane from China, but now that you are here, what are you excited about?
Yeah, I mean, just to hang around and see the headquarters again, to be with the whole new team, enjoying some time and learn each other better, know each other better, and especially the new people. This is like small kind of team building for us. Of course, we have some work to do here with pictures and podcast and stuff like that, but it's just super cool to be together, all of us.
Okay, so here's a random question. Here's a choice. Which is better? Better pastry, Danish or strudel?
Danish.
Okay, well, according to my notes, that answer would be incorrect. So let me explain. The winner is Kringle. Danish Kringle actually happens to be the official pastry in the state of Wisconsin. And we thought it might be nice to actually have you try a little bit of that. And you can tell us if you agree that it should be the official pastry of the state of Wisconsin.
Okay.
Fair deal? Okay.
Fair deal.
Taste test is approaching. All right, here we go. All right. Fresh from a local bakery? Is that the deal? All right, here you go. You grab a plate. I'll cut off a little piece there for you. There you go. Now,
This
don't
is
tell
not Danish
Luca
pastry.
that I'm feeding him pastries. That would probably not be approved. Although, as we said, it might be a little latitude on pastry time. Well, that's a pretty small piece of strudel, but it'll give you the
Yeah, but as I told you, it's going to bite
Danish
me in the
Kringle.
ass in the end.
Yeah, right? Carrying it around. That'll be our responsibility. Danish Kringle, right there.
Let's try.
Okay, let's try. Here.
This is the winner.
Well, there you go. Was that our expected outcome? No. Well, okay, we're glad to have it. The
Taste
official
it. It's
taste
really
test.
good.
All right, I will. We'll have some. We'll save it. You can go and share it with your teammates here when we're done.
They had enough already.
Yeah.
They have the same problem as me.
That's probably true. All right, so we're going to talk about what I think a lot of people want to know more about, which is racing. And I need you to just walk us through the final part of the World Championships. We all watched it on television, and it's funny with and without the sound. The commentators were making a lot of predictions and offering a lot of things, but from your lens, from behind the handlebars, just walk us through that final 30 kilometers.
Yeah, Matteo Trentin and Mathieu van der Poel, they came from behind, and they were two of the biggest favorites for the race. And when they came up to the break, it was fasten the seatbelt and then hold on, because then the speed just went a little bit up. And Trentin, he had his teammate Moscon there also, and they were working for Trentin. So Moscon, he was really working hard the whole day. And yeah, we all worked together, because we also know, me and Køng, for example, we knew that this is our chance to get a medal. But then with one lap to go, Van der Poel, he exploded, and actually we all thought he had a puncture or a broken chain or something like this. But yeah, the Italian sent up Moscon to pull full gas until he was over and out, and then you have this last climb with, I think it was 4Ks to go or something like this, 4.5. And I was in the last position, and Køng, he was, it was his chance to get a gold medal, so he was pulling full gas to drop us. And I was dropped. He made the gap to me in 3-4 meters, but I managed to come back to him and Trentin. And after that, I was just fighting and keep working, because I just wanted to go home to get a medal with me home. I didn't even think about beating Trentin in the sprint. And then, I got the front on the last finish straight, and he was behind me. He opened the sprint, and I was like, okay, if I'm not cramping when I go in the wheel of him, it's all or nothing. And in the end, it was all. So crazy day.
To paint the picture more for people, it was not a beautiful sunny day, was it?
Not a sunny day, but it was a beautiful day.
Okay, tell us more.
Now, for me, it's always good with weather conditions like this. It takes out at least 20-30% of the peloton already before you start. And I learned already when I was a kid, the rain is okay, and you can easily go riding in the rain. It's just about putting your mind in another place. And that day I only saw the sun and kept going. I didn't think about the rain and how cold it was. I was just focused for the race, and everything else that day, like the rain, the wind, you can't change it anyway. So why think of it? Why think it have to be sunny that day? Because it was rain for 7 hours. So put your mind in another place and then deal with it.
That's awesome. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So as the world champion, how does that change your approach to next year?
I think with this jersey or not, I have to change a lot next year anyway. I definitely did a wrong preparation for the season this year, and I was also overweighted in the beginning of the season. And I just learned a lot about myself and how to do it, and believe that the way I want to do it is the right way to do it. So next year it's just full focus to be ready in the classics and show off the jersey and show that I can wear the jersey with the proudness and be one of the best riders in the classics.
You'll certainly be easy to find in the crowd, and certainly others are going to pay a lot of attention to where you are at any given point on the course as well. Is that different pressure, different expectation?
Yeah, it's definitely a new way to do road races. The pressure I try to let out. I always have some pressure from my personal side to myself, and if I manage to what do you say, to go to the goal with those with this pressure for myself, if I manage to do that, the pressure from other people is also taken, because I also want to win Roubaix. I also want to be in the podium in Flanders. I also want to be one of the best guys, and if I'm there and I can do that to myself, then everyone should be the same, because for sure it's the same pressure they have and the same mindset and the same things they expect from me.